this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in today's video. And what I want to share with you today is really why and how do some videos on YouTube, when it comes to trying to rank your YouTube and video content, to get on page 1 of the YouTube search. So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and share with you some thoughts and insights about this ranking concept. All right, so we all want our videos to be ranked high when it comes to the YouTube search. If you're creating videos, if you're a video content creator, if you are trying to go ahead and run a business and you want your videos to show up in the feed, you want your content to get ranked well. Now, with that in mind, remember to go ahead and check out our website at backstageincome.com and check out some of the freebies. There's a handful of different YouTube tips and tricks here that I have: a video creation checklist, video gear guide, and camera guide for those of you that are just getting started when it comes to YouTube or getting on the world of YouTube. But with that being said, and with that in mind, it comes down to ranking. And when you're looking at ranking, there's a few factors to consider of why certain videos show up on page 1. Now, this goes on beyond the scope of this video because it could be a whole in-depth guide when it comes to ranking. But one of the first things you may want to check out is that it's exactly what people are searching for. Right? So when YouTube goes ahead and you're trying to search for something on YouTube, it is exactly and specifically what people are searching for. So it thinks and assumes that, hey, this video is going to be the right video based on someone's needs. The second thing could be that how long people watch versus what they search for means that this video is a winner. So by you interacting and being on a video, the longer that you stay on that video means that, hey, this video is a fit for you. So when you go ahead and search for something and then you stay on that video, every second that you're on that video kind of counts towards that video's credibility. Not to mention your account as kind of part of what you're looking for. So YouTube is trying to predict, based on the algorithm, what type of videos are you searching for? What makes sense for you? And tries to make this kind of calculation. And of course, the longer you are on certain types of videos, it helps that video out based on the search term. So if you go ahead and search for how to properly create dog biscuits that are natural and organic in the YouTube search, there might be a cooking recipe for creating and baking your own dog biscuits, or a recipe to go ahead and have some organic type of food that you can go ahead and bake for your dog. And if that's the video you stay on, well, it counts a little bit more towards that video the longer that you sit and watch that video, creating more watch time for the person that created the video. In other words, goes ahead and gives it more credibility for other people who are searching for those kinds of videos. And ultimately, this really comes down to the YouTube algorithm. And finally, the last thing is that YouTube is testing your video. Now, sometimes you could go ahead and get on top of page 1 for search just because it's testing your video out. It could test it out for a few minutes because there's a lot of searches constantly happening. It could test it out for an hour or two. Usually it's not up there for a couple days or anything like that. It'll slowly get shifted and shuffled. If you heard of the thing called the Google Dance, that's kind of what's going to be happening with your video as it's new and being created. It's shifting. YouTube is trying to figure out where to place your video, what type of content to suggest it in. And that's really ultimately what it's trying to do, is it's doing a test. So these are kind of the main big picture things and concepts. And I'll share with you some thoughts here on one of the videos that I've created in my other channel. And you can see I am in incognito mode right now, which basically means that these searches should not show up from my history, shouldn't show up from past things I searched for. So hopefully there's no influence. But if you search for what is a stock, you'll see that here is one of my videos right there. This is one of the videos right there. What is a stock? You see it had 450,000 views 7 years ago. So I posted that video a long time ago. It's the third one down, and it shuffles periodically, and that's kind of on page 1. And then I have another one actually that I created, revamped 3 years ago. So I typically remake these videos every couple of years. And you can see that, hey, this one also is getting some traction simply because some people clicked the thumbnail. People want a little bit of a different variation to, learning about it. Maybe they want a different perspective. And you can see there's other videos there ranking as well. But you can see that I even have 2 videos on that first segment or page of YouTube ranked for a very basic kind of term And ultimately, it's worked out for me for those videos and for that channel. So with YouTube, it's always a guessing game of where your video is going to be. But if you work on your title tags, work on the video, good descriptions, and a few of the things that we talked about, it should kind of slowly start placing it in the right spots. And with time, your video will creep up and grow to that first page of the YouTube search. And hopefully you can continue to rank your videos a little bit better, continue to expand and grow your channel, and make the most of it. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Remember to check out some of those freebies that I mentioned earlier. You can go ahead and get them by clicking the link over here, or there's a ton of description links under this video that you could check out and get those freebies for free, or just subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking the face icon right here. Thanks for joining me. Remember, do what you love, contribute to others, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.